Hello guys, it's the nighttime. Hopefully I recorded a better intro than this because like look at me right now. The mission of the day of the weekend is to fit a 6'2" man into this Prius, and not any man, in case you're wondering. My man.
Me.
Okay, so to start off, getting in here was a little frustrating and made us a little bit grumpy because it's very small and it was very cold outside and we didn't have a plan.
Yes. I kind of rushed out to get some fresh air and started right away on the car. But I didn't expect to have so many steps for the car for preparation because we're so used to a Dodge Grand Caravan.
Where everything is kind of already set up. Whereas with the Prius, you should kind of think of like what you need to sleep with, kind of like taking out the camera and the phone and where are your wires and where are your headphones and where's the computer and all those things.
Yeah, so if you're planning on setting your bed up like at midnight and you have to do it pretty quickly because it's really cold, maybe plan to do it a little earlier.
Yeah, so planning is definitely crucial. These are the reflectix. They kind of insulate and also keep people from staring at us. But yeah, the topic of this is fitting a 6'2" man in a Prius C, which is a very tiny car.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, how do you feel?
So I won't lie, I feel quite claustrophobic. So for my length, my size, usually I need a lot of space and a lot of room. I am stuck. I cannot move. So I don't really like that feeling. But once I'm actually set, once I'm like on my back and looking up and it's just kind of flat throughout the bed, it's a little better, you know. Oftentimes it works when I close my eyes and I imagine I'm inside a Dodge Caravan.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
It's a lot more roomy.
If you guys haven't seen our Dodge Caravan series, go check those out. We'll see if we make it through the night. We'll see if Jeremy wants to do another night in here or if we'll fail.
Yeah, it might be my height and my width that really holds us back from our dreams during this trip.
In the Prius. But yeah, we'll see how it goes and we'll update you all in the morning.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you in the morning.
So cold now, it's so warm.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's about 7 a.m. here and about 4 degrees.
I'm a little sore. I had to find certain angles to be able to sleep straight. But, I mean, not too terrible. I don't think I'd do it more than 3 days. 3 days maximum.
Do you think that we're going to spend another night in the van? In the Prius?
I think so. I just gotta prepare for it.
Oh yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. having to pee. 3:45. Like I couldn't hold it any longer, but we child locked all the doors so he couldn't get out. And the front seats are full of stuff, so I had to climb through this to get through the front door. Our setup was pretty simple. During the day, we had the front seats pushed back to their normal state so we could drive and sit comfortably. And we stored all of our things on top of the toddler mattresses in the back. If you haven't seen how I set up the car when I'm on my own, it might help you get a better idea if you go watch that video. I'll leave it up in the corner of this video for you to check out. At night, we push our seats all the way to the front and extend our mattresses. We held them up by using 2 bins that we repurposed from our Lufa Farms groceries to go between the back seat and the front seat. That gives some extra support at our feet. Meanwhile, whatever doesn't fit in the bins gets stored in the front seats. We spend about 10 to 15 minutes both morning and night to set it all up. I already lost the keys and it's only 7:30 in the morning. We took everything out of the car and they were in my pocket. Holy crap, guys. I do not remember the last time that I sat down in my actual home and recorded something. But I wanted to make a quick intermission in this video because I wanted to talk about reflectix and how much of a difference it made in our van life experience. So this time while we were in Quebec, it was about the same degrees, the same temperature as it was when we were in Alberta, and it was very, very cold. It was snowing there. We were like surrounded by glaciers, I think that they're called. So yeah, it was similar temperature. I think it was pretty much the same degrees. This time with our reflectix, we really got to test the efficiency of them, and I have to say it really made a world of difference. When we were in Alberta, we constantly had to wake up during the night, not constantly, but like at least once or twice during the night. We had to wake up and turn on the car and just heat it for a little bit because it was so cold. This time with the reflectix, it really kept the heat inside of the car and the cold outside, as well as giving us privacy, as I mentioned. So we were really like cozy in there and warm. And so if you're thinking of doing a car camper, I would highly, highly recommend getting reflectix. They can be a little pricey if you're trying to convert it for extremely cheap or for free, I guess, but very, very worth it. Like I said, if you're going to be in cold temperatures, you just cut them out to the size of your window, and before you go to sleep, kind of just push them into the frame of the window, and they hold pretty well. So I definitely want to let you guys know about that because I really, really, really recommend it. One more thing that I want to get to before we get to our second morning of the video and Jeremy kind of re-explaining how he felt after his second night, I wanted to let everyone know that I did make a Patreon, and I left the link in the description below. If ever you watch my videos regularly and you really like them, you appreciate all of the work that I put into it, and you want to show some support, you can go over there, and basically how it works is that you can choose to give a certain amount per month. They start pretty cheap. It's at like $5 per month. So if ever you're feeling extra generous and you just want to show some support or be kind or whatever your reason, I appreciate it so, so much. Of course, it's completely voluntary, and the only reason why I'm actually taking time to tell you guys is because if I don't say it, then I don't think anyone will ever know, and at that point it's just pointless for me to have made a Patreon. So yes, please be nice to me in the comments and don't hate on me for having talked about Patreon. Okay, now we'll get back to the video. Your second night in the car, sleeping, how was it?
I knew what to expect, so it was easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely easier. When we fell asleep in one shot, and we did not wake up until 4:30 in the morning.
And what time?
And then when we woke up at 4:30 in the morning, I think we realized that we got like 8 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were just like, screw it, let's go watch the sunrise. And I gotta tell you, it was worth it.
On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you back on the road with more of these beautiful views from northern Quebec. Mwah! Thank you guys for watching. Bye!